Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a summary of my second week of Inktober. If you have already seen the previous one, you already know that I'm doing a double prompt, the official Inktober one and Mapgrave's Drawlloween Club. So if you haven't seen it already, I am putting a little link down below so that you can go and see it. So unfortunately for me, this week I only had the time to do 2 images out of the 7 that I should have done. And this is mostly because of my health issues. I have been busy, of course, like everyone else is busy, you know, you always have struggles doing your Inktober. That's the purpose of the thing. It's quite difficult to do because you have to fit the time to make your illustrations every day and film them and everything. But on top of that, you have, in my case, to add chronic fatigue and chronic pain. And that is really what prevented me from doing all the illustration that I should have done, that I would have liked to do. So in the end, I only did 2, which subject inspired me most at the time. So some of the others prompts were still interesting, mind me. I always find an approach, a way to make it interesting, at least to me, to have it fit my my normal body of work. But those 2 quite appealed to me. I had a clear image in my mind of what I wanted to do, and that's why I did those. I took some time to do them. Half of the time I had to spread the process in 2 or 3 days because, as I said, I was so busy and so tired and stayed in bed all day or things like that. So that's, yeah, at least I'm happy of what I did in those images because I was quite inspired for them. I took some time to make them as I envisioned them, and yeah, in the end, even though I'm a bit disappointed with myself that I couldn't do the 7 images for this week, it's even less, I did even less than in the first week, which is quite understandable if you know my condition, because the more I do, the more I am tired and in pain. And in the end, doing 5 images out of 7 for the first week was quite a lot for my body, and I had to pay for that the week after, and that's the result. But not to spend too much time on that. That hopefully means that for next week I will be a bit more fit, a bit better, and that I will be able to make more images, and hopefully I won't be that tired. So yeah, let's hope for that, especially because I have some nice ideas for the future images. So yeah, I'm quite eager to do those. And as for the images that I am presenting you today, I think the subject is quite straightforward when you know the Inktober prompts. The first one that you can see in this video being gigantic vampire bat. And the second one is Shattered Cerberus, which I think is quite inspiring, and I hope that you will see where I was going to when I created my images, and you will think them interesting, because I really do. I'm quite happy with the ideas that I had for those 2 images. So yeah, I just did try to continue in the same style that I was exploring for the first week, and just tried varying more the type of subjects that I was drawing. So we have for the gigantic bat a genderqueer, agender person, to be referred to as them, that I drew. And for the Cerberus one, I did draw a 3-headed creature with beautiful short-haired black mixed race woman. I was inspired by a photo that I saw on Pinterest, and this woman was really, really gorgeous. She was really pretty, and she had bright eyes and this copper skin, and I really was inspired by her face, and I decided to somehow use her face in my drawing, even though it's not a proper portrait of her. I wanted still to make it in my style, but I was inspired by her pretty face. And that's about all that I have to say about it. Yeah, as I said, I enjoyed the concept, and I had a great time doing it. I just wished that I could have done more. And also I wrote that quickly in my previous video, but might have seen that my microphone is not as good as it used to be. It's getting a bit old, so if you sometimes hear weird noises, that's why. That's because this microphone is basically dying, and there's not much that I can do about that, except trying to make it work, and when it really doesn't anymore, I will have to buy a new one, and that's unfortunate, but that's the way it is. And also, because I am filming with a camera that is quite old, it tends to allow me to do quite short videos at a time only, and sometimes the camera just shuts down and I don't realize it, or I don't have any more memory card to record what I am doing. And that's exactly what happened at the end of the second image that you are watching. As you can see, I didn't have the time to record me painting the rest of the body and the face of the girls and anything. So that's a bit stupid, but oh well, you can still see the image. And I am trying to be really careful about that, not to continue to paint when I listen to the little beep the camera makes when it stops recording. But I don't always, because I am painting with headphones on my head and listening to music or videos or whatever, and most of the time I don't listen closely enough to the camera, and it's beep noises. So yeah, sorry about that, and I hope you still liked the video despite me rambling and despite the fact that it's only 2 images. And I really have to update my shop to put my new images on the shop, but in the meantime you can browse it to see my other originals, and follow me on Instagram and push the like button and give me some comments if you did like the video, and don't forget to subscribe to see my next ones. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.